Hi, this is Nando Raynolds, and today I want to talk with you about happiness and being happy. So, everybody wants to be happy, and we have different ideas about what it is that's going to lead to us being happy. And all your different subpersonalities, all of your parts want to be happy. But there might be some variation in the ideas inside about what's going to lead you to be happy. Let me give you some examples. So we can imagine a group of friends, and they're saying, "Hey, well, we're all hungry. We want to go out to dinner," and they want to be happy. They want to be satisfied. And one person says, "Well, hey, how about Thai food? And how about Mexican? And how about there's this great Japanese food, or there's this Ethiopian restaurant, or like that." So we could get into a whole discussion about which kind of food would lead to people being happier. Right, so people can disagree about how to achieve happiness. And subpersonalities, different parts of ourselves, different stakeholders, can disagree about how to achieve happiness as well. I might have a part of me that says, well, the way to be happy is to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym. And another part of me might say, oh, well, hey, the way to be happy is to sleep in. Or the way to be happy is to have another piece of chocolate cake. Or the way to be happy is to really watch my diet. So we can have a lot of different parts of us that have disagreements around how to be happy. What we want to recognize is that there are three different kinds of basic strategies for how to achieve happiness. The first one is what we call hedonistic. It's satisfying sensual delights. So I really love variety. And there's parts of me that are just so fed by going to different geographic locations and eating different foods and meeting with different friends. They're really nourished by that kind of variety, and it's so sensorily and sensually satisfying to have that variety of experience. That leads me to be deeply engaged, and that engagement leads me to be satisfied and happy. There are other parts of me that are really goal-oriented, where I really want to achieve this or achieve that or achieve that. And for those parts, the definition of happiness is like being deeply engaged in some sort of meaningful project that's going to lead to some sort of satisfaction in the end. And so that's the mountain climber in me. I like climbing mountains. I like getting to the top. It's very engaging, and then I get to the top, and it's like, whoa, look at this view, or it's the part of me that likes to work on skills and get better and better and better at skills, and it's like, oh wow, now I have this level of skill, and I'm just really, it's a very satisfying way of achieving engagement and happiness. And then the third way is being of service to others. So for me, I have these big parts of me that are very deeply nourished by knowing that I'm contributing to the well-being of others. And that makes me deeply, deeply happy and satisfied, and it engages me deeply in the world as well. So all three of these, whether it's satisfying myself sensually, that produces the engagement that's necessary in order to be happy. And then there's doing something and being in the zone, working on that skill, being totally involved in whatever it is that you're doing, and losing all track of time because of your total involvement in trying to achieve that skill or work on that thing that engages you so deeply that you have that sense of happiness and satisfaction. And then the third one is where we're contributing to the well-being of others, and our activity is a manifestation of our love and care and concern for the well-being of others, and that naturally leads to a feeling of engagement and satisfaction and happiness. So we have all three of these different ways that we create happiness, that we create engagement with life. And the people who are most skillful at this, they use all three. And if you introspect a little bit on how you are in your life, you'll probably find that when you are deeply engaged, either through indulging in sensory delights or by working on some sort of project and getting in the zone, really getting in there, or when you know that you're working towards the betterment of some other person, you're contributing to the reduction of suffering of some other being, that's really engaging and meaningful for you. And so the more that you honor all three of these ways of creating engagement and make them all rich in your life, the more satisfying and happy you're going to be. Okay? Hope you find this useful. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you again.